Hey everyone, is House Builder worth it on Xbox? So this came out the other day on the Xbox Store. It's about £12.74, something like that, which is pretty much the same in dollars and euros now. I think everyone's just ending up with the same currency. But anyway, what is it and is it any good? So it's a house building game, hence House Builder. And when the game starts, you have access to a couple of locations where you get to build houses. So the first one of which is up here, and I will show you this one. This is up in the snow, and you get to build an igloo. So we'll just jump in here and I will show you this one. So I've built this already, and you know, at least you can see the finished look. But as the game progresses, the sort of building options get more complicated. So this is the igloo here in this level. There's a couple of things you've got to do. You've got to keep your doggy happy. The doggy will bark when you're getting a bit cold, so you've got to keep chucking logs on the fire. So it's just a small thing there, and if you don't do that, your vision starts getting frosty and you get in trouble. And you've also got to cut out little ice blocks with your knife, and this is quite annoying using a control pad, so it takes a little bit of time just to try and cut with the angles. To begin with, as you start the game, you only get one ice block pop out, but the more that you sort of cut and do, you unlock other skills. So where's my ice skills? Is it here? Might be these. Yes. So as you cut more things or do more things, you can unlock these skills that make it a little bit easier. So rather than one ice block pop out, lots of them will pop out. And the same thing with using saws and different things, and each level seems to introduce some new stuff to you. So those ice blocks, when you start, they're kind of like a blueprint of the shape of the igloo, and you just pop the blocks in place and gradually build this up. And I'll show you that sort of gameplay in a minute on the little Japan house that I've got. But yeah, we'll jump off to another level. You can also buy little decorations like we've got here. So you can have a little Christmas tree or candy cane, and they seem to be themed to whatever level you're looking at. So when you've done that, whoops, hang on, let's come out of here. You can save the level and exit, but once you've completed it, it says, oh, very good, and then you can move on to the next one. Do I want to go to the main menu? Yes, I do. So let's play again, and I'll show you the next house that you get. But you can start with this one if you want. So this is the mud house. There we go. And this one's a little more complicated than the igloo. So with this one, you're doing different techniques. You have to cut down some wood with your axe and build this little wooden frame that you see here. And then the little sort of bindings here are bits that fall off certain bits of wood as well. So if we just go and chop down a tree, oh, there's the bindings. You see that thing there? And then you see down the bottom right, I've got my materials that I've collected. So if I wanted to chop down the tree, I just get my trusty axe, chop away, and then the tree falls down like that. And then you can also cut it to size and all sorts of stuff. So this one's fairly basic. So there we go, we've cut that there. And there's my bindings. I can't lift that up because I've got no slots. Got too much stuff by the looks of things. Can I do it now? No, too much stuff, but I could pick up this. Can I pick that up? No. Too full. Anyway, you can see all my materials there. I've got lots of stuff to build this one. This one also involved using mud. So you go and collect some mud and water and then mix them, and then you can make a mud ball, and then you can pick some of these up like so, and then make bricks, and then you'd lay the bricks on the blueprint and build this. And again, with the skills, this gets easier over time. You can lay faster the more practice you get at it. So let's jump out to another level. I'll show you that as well. And each one of these is taking sort of between 40 and a couple of hours to do. So I've put some examples on my channel showing these. But the next one after that one, I think is this one, which is quite a cool one. So things start getting a bit more advanced. So this is the trapper house. So this one took, trapper hut. This one took me a good couple of hours and was quite involved. So you get to play with more advanced stuff like chainsaws and measuring stuff. And I made this rather impressive looking log house. And you have to cut all the logs to the required length. You have to sand them down so it looks cool. And then do the roof, like with all the planks and all of these planks here. So you start messing around with making lots of planks and cutting wood and sanding them down. So I'll just show you quickly how this works. just so you can get an idea of what we're doing. And again, you get more skilled on this over time. So one of the skills you get is you get 2 logs for the price of 1 as you get more advanced. And you also get this automatic measure, which you don't get to begin with as a skill. So when you're looking at the blueprint, you know, I'll say this log's like 5.5 meters or whatever, and then what you really need to do is sort of move down to get the measure fairly good. But the more skill you get, the more sort of lenience you get with how accurate that cut needs to be. And then you just put your thing away like that. And this dude is super strong. Check this out. He just picks it up like he's the flaming Hulk. So, and then you would place it in place on there. And I'm going to show you that in a live place in a minute. Another cool thing with here is you get to make planks. So you'd cut your log to whatever plank length you wanted. And then if you chuck it on here, it starts making the planks for you, which I was using to build the floor here, and also there's bits on the roof. So it's quite clever the way it works. It's quite chilling game, not as in cold, as in just nice and relaxing. Should have used relaxing as the word, really, shouldn't I? So that's pretty cool as well. So there's all my planks. I can pick up lots at the same time. So you can see I'm now holding 15 planks because my dude is that strong. I will now drop 15 planks. Because you get the idea there. And the planks, you know, they're not all the same length. So like that one's, I think that was 1 meter long. That one's 2 meters. So you have to make sure you cut everything to the right level. So it's quite fun. So there's some of the stuff that you can buy here as well to decorate. We could put some benches in or some chairs. You could still put Santa in, but you can see we've got different things here to make this area interesting. You know, a bit more sort of, what's the word, customization, so you can make it really your own rather than just build the standard thing. You get to decorate it however you see fit. So the one I'm working on at the minute, and one I can show you some actual building work going on. Oh, you can also reset any of these levels and build them again if you want. But I'm currently working on a house over, where is it, in Japan. Here we go. So I quite like the styles, sort of quite interesting. So this is a Japan tea house, and it's quite a cool one. And this one came with loads of preset materials like this to start. Whoops. Yep, I know that. To start building this, so you can see there's a bit up there that I need to build, and I'd already crafted it here. So when you want to chuck it onto the house, you need to, you know, take it in there, and then just go up to the blueprint and construct it like that. And when you do that, some things will need sort of popping into place, so like we've got there. And then it says, right, we need these bits now. So then you need to start thinking about, you know, what sort of beam that is. That looks like some sort of square beam, doesn't it? So you can see it's very much, you know, get the right bit of wood or cut the right bit of wood for the shape. Hopefully that'll fit. You get up there. There we go. And then we need one this side. Cool, so you can see it's building up as we go. But anyway, you get the idea. So we just gradually build up and improve this here. And each level unlocks. So again, with this one, you can see we've got these different materials here. So I could maybe buy, you know, whatever I'm missing here, or things to decorate over time. And that's it really. So I think it's worth its little money. What do you reckon? Is it a game that you would play or not? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. And I hope that little demo of it was useful. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up, please. And if you'd like to be kept up to date with my other tutorials and, you know, examples of stuff on the Xbox, hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much.